Hello, my name is Mark and welcome to Mustangs Plus and Restomod's how-to video. Today we're going to do a installation of the front strut rods on an early car, and doing this we have a replacement Grab-A-Track strut rod, and we also have our Grab-A-Track front bushings. They come in rubber and they also come in poly. For this car we will be installing the rubber bushings. And just so that you get an idea for what we're going to be doing, the installation for rubber strut rod bushings pretty much go this way. You have a back washer, you have a bushing, the front bushing, front washer, then the nut. That's pretty much the order that it goes in. The whole design of this is to support on the early cars the lower control arm. On later models, the strut rod is also designed for alignment purposes, but for our early car, it's basically installing the strut rod to support the lower control arm. And with that, we'll get going on doing the installation. Okay, we're ready to deinstall this strut rod. And what we're going to do is we're going to take off this front nut and we're going to use our impact gun. And that's pretty simple. That's a done deal. And then we've got two over here that connect to the lower control arm. We're going to remove those and we should be good to go. Okay, let's just get this on here. One more. And this should just pop right up. With the front washer. And we got it all taken apart. Here we go. Here's our old strut rod, washers, and that's a pretty simple removal of the front strut. Now, one thing I just want to mention to everybody is that this is an early car. So when I refer to early, I'm basically talking about 64.5 to 66. Anything past 66 is considered a little bit later. Okay, we're ready to install our poly bushings along with our strut rod. Get it through the frame. Here we go. Reverse. Brand new nut. And we'll put that on with our impact gun and then we'll torque it down to about 90 foot-pounds. Okay, we'll get this all mounted, get our nuts back on, and tighten everything down, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, we've got our strut rod in place, bushings in. We're just going to finalize it up by torquing down all the necessary bolts. These are typically torqued at about 70 foot-pounds. Okay, and this big front strut nut, we'll finish that up. That's torqued about 90 pounds all the way. Okay, we're good to go. And that pretty much finalizes our Grab-A-Track strut rod installation. And on this project car, we've installed the poly, and we've got our washers the correct way. We've got them turned inside out, and everything's tightened up, and that pretty much does it. This car is ready to get back on the road.